Hello, everyone. This is Jimmy Cultist, together with my brother.
Hello, do it. Do the thing as is instructed on screen.
Yes, Billy is here. So is the sign. Give a like. What a great creator. Need that magnum opus. Anyway, we're back again with more Godzilla GR fan creations that we're reacting to. We took out all the ones we reacted to earlier, so we're going to be reacting to what's left in the list. I also added some new things that I found really quickly.
What is that weird raspberry thing in nostalgia?
Oh, that would be...
No. I know what... I see that's Biolante, but that thing next to it.
That's Anguirus.
Okay, don't take any of this stuff too seriously, by the way.
Made by... that person. Sorry, we can't pronounce the name. DJ Tyler, 24. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah, guys, don't take any of our commentary too seriously, especially if you're the person that made this stuff.
Oh, yes. Last time we mentioned this, but this is all in good fun for entertainment value. And we encourage everybody who makes fan creations to continue enjoying themselves. And we are not... we're not intending to hurt anyone's feelings with any opinions we may voice.
But we are very honest, so don't look at it like we're just, sugarcoating it or whatever.
Yes, we try to be as...
Just don't take it personal.
Yeah. We try to give good criticism, too. Although, I think actually quite a few of the creations are better than I would expect.
I see now he's not as raspberry as he looked in the distance. Okay, he really doesn't...
I think they're trying to make him look like Anguirus from Godzilla Raids Again.
Yeah, he doesn't look all that bizarre now that I see him. His eyes are quite large.
That's accurate to Godzilla Raids
Yeah,
Again.
I know. I'm trying to pick out the differences from the other Anguirus.
He's got a larger head, it looks like, larger eyes, and his coloration is a bit more brown. Not bad, though, not bad. We might as well finish off this Biolante, fan-made Biolante. I recently actually released a Biolante for GR, so I guess this is for GR2. Mr. Blue Shark made it. I mean, it's functional, I suppose.
Was he on roller skates? I can't really tell entirely because there's no floor.
True.
It's hard to get the impression of what he's actually moving like. So what is the changes to this? I'm not familiar with these creatures anyway.
Well, this is an old one. I technically never gave it official logic. I did give it logic, but I never gave it, like, HP and stuff. This person kind of remixed it into something,
That works.
To some degree. Anyway, in the category of unfinished, which we never even looked at last time, there's this Monsterverse Legendary Mechagodzilla 2.0 Yuru, made by Ozzy Greatly 66. He made a much better one later.
I think that's an emoji, that ooh thing.
Probably. But he's definitely unfinished.
Activated.
Not too bad, though, for being unfinished.
I mean, it looks like the thing.
The main problem is he doesn't fire missiles. I just thought I'd take a look at it. We also have Galileo?
Oh, this Godzilla, I like.
Crash Zin TV prompt. A playable version of Galileo. Or Galileo? Enemies, Megalon, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Baragon, Biolante, etc. Friends, Cloudy.
I don't know who Cloudy is.
Godzilla, Mothra, etc. The son of Rajak. Maybe we should look up Rajak sometime. I'm not familiar with Rajak. Or did we look at him before? I don't remember.
I say Cheeto Godzilla.
It would be tasty.
It looks tasty. Are those spines or is it fur?
Could be spines, I think. There's some few unfinished elements to him.
He's still listed as legendary Godzilla.
Yes, people have trouble changing the text displayer. Probably ought to make a tutorial about that sometime. It's actually quite easy.
A little more content. More content. That looks interesting, that black thing with
Oh yes! Godzilla GR fan-made Ghost/Evolve Sugan
Shadow Sugan!
by Shotgunner Face. I thought this one looked interesting. I put it in here real quick just before we started.
It looks like an Elden Ring boss, kinda.
Lore. After defeating Ghost Godzilla, Sugan became very deadly to mankind. Mr. Jimmy Coles, Dan Jackson, GOO4? Unless that's GDD4? I don't know.
It looks like Zeros.
But I think this is kind of neat.
Yes, Dark Sugan. Yeah.
Kind of looks like he could be a mini-boss from...
Is that Sugan's normal power, that electrical sling?
Yes, but it looks cooler when he's black. I think it's pretty neat. I give this one, you know, an 8 out of 10.
I'd say so far I'll give this one all the stars here.
All the
That
stars.
one's really good.
Now, here is GR Molten, fan-made. Jackson GOO4. Credits to Jimmy and Lost Coffee Cat, a part of Mother Godzilla's brood that fused after the coration of Ghost Godzilla. The Molten Titan attacked Tokyo before Ghost Godzilla killed it. I guess we have an intro with this one.
Let's see.
Definitely is an abomination, to be sure. He seems to have the head of every major person.
Every major person.
Awesome presidents and prime ministers. Not bad, though. I mean, in a creative sense. Bit wobbly. I like the big head, though.
That was weird.
Oh, I also like this move where he takes one of his heads off his shoulders. That's kind of fun. Definitely in the weird and wacky category, but interesting. Now, let's move on to Godzilla GR Obsidious.
Well, this looks interesting.
Of Godzilla Unleashed fame.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard of that thing.
By Shotgunner Face, credits to Ice Goji, and Jackson GOO4 does not work in small maps. That's a shame.
Because it's, what, huge?
That could be a possibility. I don't know how sized he is.
Well, he looks like he's on fire, that's for sure.
Get ready.
Yes, he is on fire.
Fight.
I suppose he's accurate. I'm not super familiar with Godzilla Unleashed.
Me neither. I mean, I know the name Obsidious, but I don't really remember the actual appearance.
Seems okay, though. A nice effort, I would say. And let's move on to Monsterverse Legendary Rodan by Ozzy Greatly 66. Now, I won't say that this is the most accurate to Legendary Pictures Rodan, but it is interesting for one reason. Not the description. You'll see. It's actually the giant claw repurposed into Rodan.
Ruby Rodan.
I kind of like it in a weird way.
Ruby Slippers Rodan.
It could easily be Giant Condor if he became the Lord of Blood.
What's a Lord of Blood?
You know, Moog.
Oh, Moog. Okay, Elden Ring.
Mostly just a reskin of Giant Claw. It's not super accurate to the legendary one, unlike the other creations that he's made, but it's fun. I like it. Next, we'll be going to Godzilla GR, Ghost Godzilla Reborn by Burning Goji Guy. Credits to Jimmy Cultist. Thanks for the credits, by the way. After Kiryu was built and fought Neo Godzilla, an evil spirit awakened after a loud bellow. So he was woken up by a loud noise. Humanity couldn't do a thing, as usual. It broke free from the suit. It wanted one thing: revenge. He exterminated Shinjuku?
I don't know what that is.
I'll have to look it up, I guess. Maybe that's something, a fan-made creation, I don't know. I just think it's interesting how he apparently broke out of the suit. It must be a universe in which the suit is canon. As in, all Godzilla monsters are people in suits.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice look. I kind of like the sideburns.
I also enjoy the extremely red eyes. I think it looks kind of neat.
He kind of got Dark Sugon energy, though. He kind of got a nice...
Yeah. I think the tail might be a bit too massive, though. Just a little bit disproportionate.
I kind of like it.
Maybe you're right.
It's kind of got a club quality.
Maybe sort of an Oregon quality.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of Monster Hunter, kind of vaguely.
True. We like Monster Hunter here. Big Monster Hunter enjoyers.
Most of the time.
Godzilla GR Gojigak. I don't know if we've looked at him already. By...
I don't remember him.
We'll just say Crashin TV prompt. It's just easier. B. Don't know what B means. I think I kind of like the head a lot. It's got a nice shape to it. He is, of course, just a reskinned version of Prime Godzilla, but he got some things going for him. Not bad. In the OK category. And here we have fan-made Godzilla GR Snow Godzilla by Shotgun of Face.
Snow Godzilla.
Interesting idea. I don't believe I've ever seen Godzilla adapted to the snow.
Is he covered in snow, or is he just, like, spotted?
I think he's spotted.
Like a snow leopard.
He could be Godzilla covered in frost or something.
You know, that's an interesting idea, though, is making an albino Godzilla.
Yes, like all white.
Yeah, I'm not sure this guy quite does it for me because he's got the spots, but
Not a bad idea.
But it's an interesting concept.
The first Snow Godzilla in Godzilla's Return, plus very unique, having the ability to teleport thin air, originated in Shinkansen Henkai. Credits to Jimmy Cultus? I don't know if I entirely comprehended that, but his arms turn blue when he attacks. That's kind of interesting.
I think that's his ice ability going on.
It's kind of interesting. I don't know why, but he really gives me a PS1 quality. Like that kind of vibe. There's the teleport, I suppose. Not too bad. The lower jaw is very pronounced. It kind of looks like Godzilla if he were a punch drunk. Not bad, though.
What?
I had a little bit of an interior murmuring.
Oh.
Cough, if you will.
I thought that was a chuckle!
I could chuckle. Godzilla GR Gigabash Aurora. I'm not super familiar with Gigabash, but I thought it was interesting that someone made a fan character from that game, so I thought I'd showcase it. Shotgunner Phase made this one. Chris to Jimmy Coldest and Jackson G04 plus Ice Koji. Again, I'm not familiar with the character, so I don't know how accurate this is.
Mustard Monster.
Yeah, it definitely gives me that vibe.
Rawa the Dragon King. You got a nice head.
Yes. The tail is very juicy, I'll say
Nice
that.
shape to that head.
Well, I think that's just about all I can say about that for now. I guess I'll have to look him up later and just find out who he is. Oh, here is, Evolved Godzilla from, I think that's from the new movie, Kong Empire of Fools, or whatever it was called. GR Unofficial.
Empire of Fools.
Kong King of the North.
Rise of the
By the way, here's a fun fact.
red guy.
Yeah, here's a fun fact that will blow your mind. Scar King from the new movie. I forgot the new movie's name. Sorry about that. It's like Frozen Kingdom or something like that. But Scar King is actually based off of a character from a movie called King of the North.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You mean the movie from the night?
Yes, that one with Lee Marvin.
What?
Yes, he's based off of, if I could remember his name, Ernest Borgnine's character, the conductor. The Scar King is supposed to be based off that character. Just a fun fact for you.
Come on.
By Atomic Kaiju... Kai4Ju 12. Chris Fujimi Cultist for GR Logic and Legendary Godzilla that was used to create this. It does look accurate to what I've seen in the trailers, except for maybe the fins on the tail. I don't know if that's in the movie.
How the heck? I'm not talking about the Godzilla.
You're talking about Scar King.
Yeah, how the heck is that based on...
Well, the director, I guess, wanted Scar King to represent human cruelty or something like that, so he based him off Ernest Borgnine. Well, what else can you do? Probably most people don't even know who Ernest Borgnine is.
Yeah.
Here's another version of essentially the same thing. No description this time. It's actually kind of strange. There's no tags either. By BJ Tyler 24. But it's interesting. I mean, I kind of skipped making this particular variation of Godzilla because I figured he was just legendary, but with purple effects.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It seems good, though. Seems like an accurate rendition to me. It has a slightly different shape. You know, I actually kind of prefer this one's build to the other one. I don't know, it looks kind of different. And that finishes off all of the okay stuff, all of the nostalgia. I guess we've got stuff I ended up doing, and very interesting. And very interesting...
Now, we did that one guy before.
Which one guy? Oh, we've done these.
The guy with the orange... No, in very interesting, the guy with the orange on his chest.
Yes, we did do him. But we've got something new. Godzilla GR fan-made Orgazilla.
Godzilla. Oh, okay.
By Shotgunner Face. This is actually something I think that was really in the movie, where he briefly became like Godzilla, but it lasted for 5 seconds, because he blew up. After defeating Godzilla, he got Godzilla's G-cells from him form into a doppelganger, only looking like Orga, only with Godzilla's dorsal plates. By the way, the one silver rock thing was destroyed by Godzilla. Credits to Jimmy Coldest and Jackson G04.
What's the silver rock?
I'm a little mystified, but
I remember Godzilla Millennium or whatever with Orga.
I think he's talking about the UFO. I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
I kind of think the color scheme's nice. It's very vivid. And the idea of having a half Orga, half Godzilla is not a bad skin concept.
Well, that was basically, wasn't the whole point of Orga was that he was gonna become Godzilla?
Yeah, completely, I think. One thing I am a bit confused as to why he has a double beam.
You know, I wonder what the bad ramifications of that would have been, because...
Well, everybody would hate him and want to get rid of him, I suppose.
Yeah, but they already do that with Godzilla, right?
Yeah. You know, maybe Orga would actually be more pleasant. Maybe he would be sociable and they could make demands.
I mean, he's just gonna become another Godzilla.
Yes. And there'll be no more old Godzilla, plus I believe...
Unless, was it supposed to be somehow he was gonna be worse than Godzilla?
I believe Godzilla was already pretty bad in that movie and wanted everybody dead, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Anyway, let's move on to Godzilla fan-made Nightmare Godzilla, who technically I haven't made Nightmare Godzilla, but I have, sort of.
It's Freddy Godzilla.
Yes, you see, looking into the, made by Ice Goji, by the way. Looking into the description, though, a slightly stronger version of true Godzilla that has much more brutal attacks. This matches a character I did end up making, which is Prime Godzilla. So technically this is something I ended up making, but it just, you know, maybe slightly different interpretation. Godzilla, if he had issues with his chiropractor. Interesting, though. GR Godzilla -1, not to be confused with the other Godzilla -1s we reacted to before.
We didn't look at this guy before?
Nope, we've reacted to 2 others, but not this one. Jackson GO4. Credits to Jimmy Coldust and Lost Coffee Cat. A bit more of a step up from Bernie Goji Guy's -1. Godzilla, his -1 is good in a way. Well, casting a little shade. Down pad, HP regen.
It's all good in a way.
Yes, everything is good in a way.
One thing I'll say, these Godzilla -1s that we've been seeing have like I don't know why this is, but
They'll have a brown
this
texture.
peanut butter quality is there. I kind of like it.
Makes them yummy.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it is Godzilla -1 unless he's brown. All the material I've seen of him so far, I don't see him as brown, so I don't understand quite why he looks like peanut butter in all these renditions, but...
I actually ended up making Godzilla -1, so it's interesting to see how people interpreted his moveset.
Well, would you say in all the media you've seen of -1 that he's that color?
He does kind of have a little brown in there.
A little, but is he that way?
Well, you know, it's a stylized take, I believe. I wouldn't quite say he was Reese's Cup brown, but...
Because I'm struggling. Yeah, I'm struggling to get the peanut butter thing. I don't know.
I think it's just a creative decision, maybe. Here's somebody I ended up making. Godzilla GR Super Godzilla by BJ Tyler 24.
And they all seem to be that way. Like, all the -1s seem to be
You're
that
right.
way. So
You're right.
everybody sees him as peanut butter colored.
Sounds like they have original sound effects from the game. Could be wrong about that.
What is this? This looks like Super Godzilla. Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, it's Super Godzilla, only they forgot to change the text
You
display.
remind me for some reason of DK.
You know, I do kind of see that in the face.
In the face. Something... There's something DK about this.
It's kind of odd. Because technically he looks nothing like DK, but there is something weird about his eyes. I don't know.
That looks... What is that? That looks almost like a camera thing from the distance. It's bacon.
Godzilla GR Bacon by BJ Tyler 24.
Albino bacon they did.
Yes, I ended up doing Bacon myself, and he was kind of pale, so I guess they were predicting things.
Is this not based on your bacon?
No, this is before I ever made mine, so that's kind of impressive.
Wow, interesting.
They managed to guess.
Stormtrooper bacon.
Not bad. He's clearly a legendary Godzilla reskin, but I don't know. He's got a charming design and a nice color. They did a good job with the paint, I'll say that.
Can he beg?
He cannot beg, nor can he produce bacon. Anyway.
Hey, can somebody make bacon?
Yes, bacon, but with bacon.
Okay. We've talked about this a lot. Some people need to start making food-based kaiju variants. It's fairly easy. Because you've already done it without trying. Some of making the peanut butter Godzillas. You could make there's Cheeto Godzilla. It's really cool. You gotta think about it. Like,
we could have Doritos Godzilla.
yeah, exactly.
Or we could have Steak and Ale Godzilla.
Yeah, have some more obscure ones. Pizzazilla. That one.
Mountain Dew Godzilla.
Mountain Dew Godzilla. That could fight the Cheetos Godzilla with his...
You know, it's funny. Godzilla 2000 already kind of looks like Mountain Dew Godzilla.
But you've done something amazing when you do that. You've combined two great things, right? Food and Godzilla.
Anyway, I think we've actually come to the end of all the creations. One thing you could do, I don't know if we're going to be doing more of these, but if anybody wants their particular creation that uses GR logic to be showcased, you could put in the description for Jimmy's cultist. If you want to like have us react to future things. We can't guarantee everything because there's a lot of creations. We're having trouble finding them.
Yeah, and don't put anything dirty in there or anything.
No rude or obscene stuff.
Stuff that won't be nice for YouTube because we just won't do it because we can't deal with that.
Yes, don't do it. If you do, you will be punished. No, just kidding. That won't happen.
We just won't deal with it.
Yes, we won't deal with it. We won't deal with it. But anyway.
What was that?
Never mind. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Here are the names of all of our lovely cult supporters. Many thanks to all of you. If you'd like to get your name in those credits, check the link in the description and head over to our coffee. You can become a cultist neophyte to become credited at the end of our video, or you can become an acolyte to gain early access to videos in addition to credit. Now, if you aren't in the mood for membership, you can always leave a one-time tip. If you enjoyed this video and are not already subscribed, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And maybe give us a quick like, both options are free. Also, don't forget to ring the notification bell so you will always be notified when new videos come out. If you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, leave them in the comments section. Or if you just want to let out your pent-up rage, give us some smack talk. Until next time, goodbye.